Yeah, she hasn't, yeah, as soon as she jumps back on, we'll do it.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Nash. On Harbor Club versus Ladon Nash. My understanding is that it's a consent.
Correct, Judge John Mione, P68739 for the plaintiff, Your Honor. Thank you for allowing myself and Ms. Nash the opportunity to speak. We have reached a consent judgment. This was a non-payment of rent case. Right now, rent to retain is $2,223.85, cost of $167 for a total of $2,390.85. Ms. Nash has filed a CDC declaration. I did want to put that on the record as well. We've reached a consent judgment where she'll have until the end of the month, until January 31st, 2021, to get the balance addressed. Otherwise, the landlord can pursue its remedies. Ms. Nash has also advised me she's intent on taking a copy of the judgment to DHS to try to get assistance for it. And I've also advised her of her 3-day right to rescind since she's not represented by a counsel. And Your Honor, I can submit the judgment to this court, and Ms. Nash has given me permission to sign off on her behalf.
On her behalf. Perfect. Is that your understanding, Ms. Nash?
Yeah, I didn't know it was 1,000, but yeah.
then you are all set for today and you will get a copy of the judgment in the mail, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank
Thank
you.
you.
On the LG 3+, what's your last name?
Huffman, Huffman.
Ms. Huffman, and I think, Ms. Huffman, did you say? Yeah, that's right. I talked to you this morning. Mr. Meoni, do you want to do a breakout room with Ms. Huffman?
Sure, yeah, it looks like she's another Harbor Club tenant.
Yeah, you're already in breakout room number 1. I'm going to assign her to that room also, so you can just rejoin.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Never mind, the breakout room is deleting, so don't. Hang
Okay,
on just a second. Ms. Longstreet, did you have an opportunity to speak to Mr. Mitchell?
Yes, Judge.
All right, we'll go ahead and call the case on People versus Dewey Mitchell on behalf of the people.
Morning, Your Honor. Darian Fortier on behalf of the people.
And good morning, Neighborhood Defender Service by Christine Longstreet, appearing on behalf of Mr. Dewey Mitchell.
And Mr.
Come on.
Meoni and you guys can go ahead and join now. Sorry about that.
thank you, Judge.
Go ahead and hit join. So Ms. Longstreet, you had an opportunity to speak to him. What are we doing with these cases?
So, Your Honor, since it's a spot appointment, I would need discovery time to go over it. What I would like to do is maybe address the bond that would probably influence.
Yep, go ahead. Go ahead. The bond is, it looks like it's an out county, so it's 50,000 cash on the one file ending in 1712. And it's a $25,000, 10% on the other one that was set by Judge Oakley.
Okay, so Judge, not having the benefit of knowing anything about the facts of the case, I'm going to stick to some information about Mr. Mitchell, and then maybe I can respond if the prosecutor has something to add. So what I would tell the court is, according to Mr. Mitchell, he's never been in trouble before, doesn't have a misdemeanor whatsoever, that this is his first time that he was aware of these cases, that he has lived at the address where I believe the complainant lives, that he is a leaseholder there at 35610 apartment 102, that he's been there 3 years, that he works construction at MRC. He gets paid in cash. Prior to that, he worked at the plant for 1 year. If he could not return to the residence, he could have stable residence at his mom's house. She lives on Ackley in Westland. She's been there for 3 years, and he can't make the bond, Your Honor. So we're asking, if the concern is the return to court and no contact with the complainant, if she's still at that address, we're asking for a personal bond release on the tether to his mother's home.
Response, Ms. Fortier, I just noticed that I was just having a conversation about, because the criminal history that I have actually indicates a juvenile record. I'm not sure that this should be on his criminal history, because it's a juvenile record that should probably be but regardless. Ms. Fortier, comments?
Judge, I would note there's 2 cases, one from October, one from December, both alleging the use of a gun whilst assaulting someone. Both allege that Mr. Mitchell pointed these guns at the complaining witness and indicated he was going to kill her. I think the bond is appropriate, but would ask Judge if you are.
Is it the same victim on both cases?
Yes, Judge. I would ask if you're inclined to lower the bond, that you do include the GPS tether that Ms. Longstreet's speaking about.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm inclined to do. I'm inclined to do a short adjournment with a referral to pretrial services to get their input.
Okay.
But so 1 week, 2 weeks, Ms. Longstreet?
I would say 1 week, and
But I
I'll
don't
do
know.
it adjourn. Go ahead.
I don't know that a DSU is gonna be back in a week based on,
Heather, can they get, oh, verify the birth date. Hang on, I gotta verify the birth date on this. Is the birth date 6/20 of 75? Mr. Mitchell, is that your birthday?
Oh, yes, it is, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Heather, can they get it? Can they get the DSU, can they get the pretrial services done within the week? She's
Excuse
gonna
me.
send it today, so we'll try.
Okay,
So we'll do it the 13th. Go ahead.
and can I just ask Ms. Fortier to put the complainant's name in the chat so I can conflict check it, as this is a spot appointment, I don't have discovery.
Will
yes,
you do that?
yes, Judge, would note that this case was signed the day before the holiday. I don't have the files back. I'm not sure if paper discovery has been uploaded to evidence.
I have the complainant's name. Heather, send it to Miss
No, I
Longstreet,
have, Judge,
please.
I have that. I just was letting Miss Longstreet know that I don't
Oh.
know that I can get her paper within the week if I don't have the file.
Okay, so, okay, Judge, so in order to be productive, I think we would have to come back in a 2-week time.
So we'll do it on the 20th instead. That, I guarantee you, we can get pretrial services done by then.
Okay,
So we'll do it 2 weeks on the 20th. And that'll be with Judge Martin.
I would note, obviously, one of these cases is from October. I don't believe that there is digital discovery for the October case. There should be digital discovery for the December case.
okay. And,
All right, thank you. You're all set.
okay, just Darian, will you put the complaint's name in the chat?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thank you, Judge. You too.
Mr. Mione, on the Huffman case, hang on just a second.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, never mind. Sorry about that. On Harbor Club versus Elizabeth Huffman, did you have an opportunity to speak to Ms. Huffman?
I did, Your Honor, and we do have a consent judgment to put on the record.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Judge John Mione for the plaintiff. I had a chance to speak with Ms. Huffman, and Patrick Anderson, who's also a defendant, is also here with her. The terms of the consent judgment are rent to retain is $3,833.81. We have court costs of $233 for a grand total of $4,066.81. And the tenants have agreed that they will have until the end of the month, January 31st, to pay that balance or to vacate if they weren't planning on staying. They are going to take a copy of the judgment to get assistance. And in light of that, they've granted Elizabeth and Patrick have given me permission to sign off on the consent on their behalf. And I did advise them of their 3-day right to rescind since they are not represented by counsel today, Your Honor.
Is that your understanding?
Yes, yes.
Okay, then you're going to send us the consent?
I will, Judge.
Okay, perfect. All right, thank you very much. Then you're all set, Ms. Huffman.
Thank you.
Deputy, we're all set on Mitchell, okay? In the jail, thank you. We're all set on Mr. Mitchell. Mr. Mitchell, do you have to call the deputy?
Yeah,
Miss
so I have another
Selber-
court,
Miss
do I have another
Selber,
court date or?
Yeah, the next court date is 2 weeks on the 20th.
Okay,
All right? I'm gonna go
Deputy-
ahead and remove you. Thank you. Good
oh,
luck.
okay.
And then Mr. Naomi, I've got Miss McDonald. Miss McDonald, can you hear me? Unmute yourself.
Yes.
I'm gonna put you in breakout room, Mr. Mione.
Thank you, Judge.
You're already still assigned to breakout room number 1, so I'm gonna add Miss McDonald to that breakout room,
Okay, thank you.
and you're all set.
What does he?
Miss Seldman, can you finally hear me? Miss Seldman? Deborah Copeful will do your case next.
Okay.
And then the person whose name is Sherry, what case are you here on?
I have I had to pay my rent, and they told me as long as it was all paid.
Yeah,
by the
I know.
first.
What's your last name?
Standifer?
Standifer. I don't have you on my docket. Paige, do you know who she is?
Do you have a case number, Miss Standifer?
Let me see. The case number is 2044.
4664. That was dismissed yesterday. So you're all
Okay.
set.
You're all
All
set,
right.
Miss Standifer.
Thank you.
Mr.
All right, bye-bye.
Meoni, are you ready on Ms. McDonald's case?
I am, Your Honor. We have a consent judgment on that case as well.
Okay, go ahead and place it on the record.
Thank you, Judge. John Meoni on behalf of the plaintiff. I don't know if Ms. McDonald joined us.
Oh.
There she is.
Yeah, she's back.
Okay.
Sorry.
So Judge, myself and Ms. McDonald had a chance to talk. We're going to enter into a consent judgment. We reached an agreement where Ms. McDonald, she agrees to the balance due, which is rent to retain of $1,827.45, court cost of $166 for a total of $1,993.45. She's also seeking to get some assistance, so she's going to take a copy of the consent judgment to DHS. The writ date will be, she'll have until January 31st, 2021 to pay or to vacate or to otherwise work out an arrangement with respect to the balance. And she has given me permission to sign off on her behalf and also the consent to the court. And I did advise her for a 3-day right to rescind as well, Your Honor.
Perfect. Is that your understanding, ma'am?
Yes.
Then you're all set. We'll send you a copy of the judgment in the mail.
Thank you.
And then next I have Ms. Cofield. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with her, Mr. Meoni.
Thank you, Judge.
And you're still in breakout room 1, so go ahead and go back there.
Actually, Judge, I think I have the manager from that property here as well, Lisa Kozak.
Oh, yeah, I'll put her in there too.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
And then, Ms. Seldman, can you hear me now? Nope. And are you Mr. Sargent? You got to unmute yourself, but you're good. You're Mr. Sargent, right? Lower left.
There you go. Thank you.
Gotcha.
I can hear.
I deleted you earlier because I didn't know who you were and you didn't answer me. So I got you back, but go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that.
No worries. No worries. We're good now. So just hang out, and as soon as the attorney's done, we'll do your case next, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Hang out.
Hey, Judge, is there a number for Miss Seldman anywhere on file? I could try to give her a call.
I'm looking. Hang on.
Okay, thank you.
Try try chatting her and ask her for a phone number.
Okay, I will let you know if she responds.
I'm gonna.
I think she's getting her headphones now.
Can you hear me now, Miss Seldman? That she should have it now. Maybe not. Civil. Okay. She had to phone a friend.
Thank you so much.
There,
I'll be
she
right
got it. Yeah. We were going to try to send you a message to get your phone number. Hang on, Miss Seldman. We'll get to you in a minute. On
Alrighty.
People versus, or Van Buren Estates versus Deborah Kofel.
Your Honor, could we have a few more minutes in the breakout room? We got.
Yep, absolutely. Sorry. Yep.
Okay.
Not
That's
a
okay. Thank you.
problem.
Okay, so she was asking about
Hang
October.
on just a second. Hang on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm going to put you back in a breakout room.
Sorry, I thought we were in there.
Not yet.
I saw John's face.
Um, 941. This
Okay,
might be my
now
DHS
go ahead and
worker
hit
app.
join.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, and then Miss Seldman, I've got
Yes,
one
ma'am.
case. Mr. Sargent's in front of you, so just hang out for a few minutes, okay?
Got it.
Cut it off. Stop video.
Yeah, so they can't see you.
Why don't they call me back on though?
All you gotta do is start talking or unmute it. You got it muted? That's all. You just they not showing their picture. That's all. So yours is showing the picture down at the bottom. What you doing, Donnie?
I'm trying to make sure the judge ain't popping back in.
Yeah, pop on the screen. You here? start talking like every time you open it, they hear your voice.
Real quick, hang on a second. Hey, did you talk to Miss Copel?
Yes, we have a consent judgment, Your
Oh,
Honor.
we don't have her back. What is the matter with these people today? Making me close rooms out. Okay. We'll wait for them. Now I have to think, when you're in there, you need to tell them, I think it's you go to bottom right and you can hit leave breakout room. Explain that to them so that we can maybe,
Yes, certainly, Judge. Thank you.
yep, and she's still locked in there for 28
Okay.
seconds. Yeah.
See.
There she is. Okay, Van Buren Estates versus Deborah Copel. My understanding is this is a consent.
Correct, Judge
Yes.
Damiani, for the plaintiff. I spoke with Ms. Copel. Right now, rent to retain it $1,650.43. Court costs of $166 for a total of $1,816.43. We are going to consent that Ms. Copel has until January 31st, 2021 to get the balance addressed to vacate or otherwise work something else out with the property. I did advise her for 3-day right to rescind since she's not represented by counsel. She's going to take a copy of the judgment to get assistance, and in light of that, she has granted me permission to sign off on the consent on her behalf, and I will send it to the court.
Is that your understanding, ma'am?
Yes, it is.
Perfect. Then you are all set and you'll get a copy of that in the mail, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And then I have Mr. Sargent, who I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, and I'll put Ms. Kozak in there also with you.
Am I all done?
Okay.
Thank you.
You are all set, ma'am.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Hello?
Yep, go ahead and hit join right now and you'll go into a private breakout room.
Yes, ma'am.
Dang, you always got shit that smells good. Stickers? Don't mind my nose.
Saw this Mountain Dew.
Ooh. If they have a diet, I'd try it, but
Freaking tasty.
you think that salad you offered me is still good in there?
No, it looks pretty slimy in here.
We have to have one of these. I didn't bring lunch today. I wasn't planning on being in this Zoom court meeting for this long.
Do I have anything in the freezer? Now all I got in there is a
What
German
is
strudel.
that?
I don't know whether I'm in.
Are you ready on this, Mr. Mione?
I am, Judge.
Van Buren Estates versus Donald Sargent.
Yes, ma'am.
John Mione for the plaintiff, Your Honor. I did speak with Mr. Sargent. We have reached a consent judgment. This is a non-payment of rent case. Rent to retain $1,428.96. Court cost of $166 for a total of $1,594.96. We've consented to allow Mr. Sargent until the end of the month, January 31st, 2021, to pay that balance or to vacate. He is going to take the judgment to some agencies to try to get some help to address it. He has also given me permission to sign off on his behalf, and I did advise him of his 3-day right to rescind since he's not represented by counsel. Actually, Donald, I believe I did, but just to reiterate, since you're not here with an attorney, you have 3 days from today. If you didn't understand something I explained to you, you can ask the court to set the judgment aside. Doesn't mean that they would have, but you'd have that option under the law.
Do you understand all of that, Mr. Sergeant?
Yes, I got until the end of the month to pay the whole total balance.
Yes. And we're gonna send you a copy of the judgment, so you'll get it in the mail.
Now-
All right?
now, if I don't pay by the end of the month, what do I have a couple
You
weeks
would
to
get a
vacate?
notice, and they would schedule, you would get a notice on the eviction proceedings. If you're in the process with somebody from DHS, then you're gonna reach out to us and we'll set another hearing, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Have a good day. You're all set. And then the last one
Yeah.
we have is Country Meadows, Patricia Seldman. Ms. Seldman, I muted you, so if you can lower left unmute yourself. Hit it.
Got
Yep, perfect. All right, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. Mr. Mignani, you're actually still in breakout room number 2. So I'm gonna just
Okay.
assign her there, and then I'll see you in a minute. Hit
Thank you, sir.
join.
Judge, do you have a March date for civil yet?
Hang on and I'll give you one.
Thank you.
March the 9th, Paige, starting at 9:30, because I have sobriety court.
Okay, and then what time do you want me to go till?
I don't care. Noon?
Okay. I'll just set, a couple at each time frame until.
That's fine.
Thank you.
Oh, yes.
Are we ready?
Yes, Judge.
Perfect. Country Meadows versus Patricia Salman, which I would note that Ms. Salman had severe difficulties this morning, but she phoned a friend and she's
All right.
now, she's got it figured out. We were like really wondering if we were going to be able to get her on for a minute. Anyway,
All right.
you had an opportunity to talk to her.
Yes, I did, Judge, and we've reached a consent judgment similar to some of the other matters from this morning. I'll put the terms on the record. Rent to retain $3,285.06. Cost of $158, so the total is $3,443.06. We're also going to agree that Patricia will have until the end of the month, January 31st, 2021, to get the balance paid or addressed in some other capacity or agreed upon with the community. I've advised her of her 3-day right to rescind since she's not represented by counsel, and since we can all be together in person, she's likewise given me permission to sign off on the consent on her behalf, and I will prepare it and send it to the court, Your Honor.
Is that your understanding, Ms. Eldman?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. Then we are all set. And you